No, first of all, I want to say big thank you to our fans. The atmosphere, my first experience in Spark Arena, really amazing atmosphere. They were supporting us all game and gave us that extra energy, and I think that made big difference today. And I'm proud of these guys. From preseason day one, they've been working really hard, trying to do the things what we try to implement, work together, get on the same page, and that's it. Wasn't always pretty today, but sometimes basketball is like this. But we found a way. We didn't start the game good, but overall, really proud. And like you said, 2-0, great start for the season, and we keep improving.
Awesome, Chris or Mark, do you want to lead?
Yeah, I'm happy to jump in. Coach, we talked in Perth last week about how you hoped you would learn some of those lessons late in the game when things get a little bit tight. You found yourself in a very similar position tonight. How would you sum up the last minute?
Well, again, it wasn't perfect. We could, close out the game earlier, but like I said, we found a way. Two games. Last game in Brisbane, we came the chance to come back, but in the end we won. And same today. But like I said, it wasn't always pretty, but step by step we are learning, and especially I'm so proud how we defended today with the grind, with the we had great game plan how we wanted to defend, and it worked, and guys bought it, and they were trying to execute the things what we did few days. We had pretty difficult week. Most of our team were sick. We were able to practice 2 days. Some of the guys only once yesterday. So, but in the end, we were able to grind it out and take the win.
I think grinding it out sums it up nicely, especially in that last quarter. I think you were 3 points down with 7 minutes to go, and then you go on an 11-0 run. That showed a lot of fighting qualities from your team.
Like you said, exactly, and that's we found the guys who were there on the court. Matt, this guy on my left, he was amazing again. Mitch McCarron with his experience. Sam Menenga had a good game today. I think everybody who stepped on the court, Jonah Bolden, Freddie Gillespie, when we were playing switching defense, he was there. And I think everybody who stepped on the court today, they tried to do the things, and they did their part, and in the end, we were able to take the win, and it's basketball. Nice feeling after the 2-0 start, but like I said, many things to improve.
How glad are you to have Parker on your team, because he's such a sure ball handler and big playmaker, and when the game gets tight, I don't know if there's anybody in the league that you would rather have the ball in the hands of.
Of course, he's one of those guys who I knew before when I signed here, and of course the idea is it's his team. He's the superstar of this league. He's one of the best players, and he's our leader. But we know what he can do in offense, but also today you have to see what he did in defensive and stopping Walton. Not only him, but as a team, how we stopped him as a team today, and that's impressive. Offensive end, we know his talent, what he can do, and as coaches we just try to put him in the position where he can succeed. And last game he had 11 assists when he created for his teammates. Today they tried to different tactics on him, but that didn't matter. He were able to close the game for us and take us to the win.
Parker, how are you feeling after that?
Feels good. This is a really special group. We're really tough. Like Coach alluded to, we had a really tough week. Guys were in and out with sickness, but we just have next up mentality, next day mentality. We trust this process every day. It's an absolute grind, but it starts from the top. We have a great coaching staff, a club that backs us and fully supports us, and it makes our job easy to come out here on a day like tonight and succeed. And early on, to win games like this where they're close and we have adversity in the last minutes, it tells a lot about your team and the character. So we definitely feel good about how we've started this season.
Like Coach said, it's not a one-man job to play defense on somebody like Derek, but how much did you set yourself for that battle tonight? And when you take a look down and he finishes up with 2 points, 1 of 7 shooting, and 3 turnovers, and you were able to play a big part in that, how much pride do you take on your defense?
I take a lot of pride in it. I mean, I want to win. I want to do the things that win games, and obviously Walton is a guy in this league that has been proven, and a guy that's won championship. So he has that pedigree, and I take it personal, but I take every matchup personal. I want to play defense as much as I want to make plays on offense. It means a lot. So Walton's a good player. I take it personal.
How different is this year feeling? You're back at the same club, but it's virtually a new team, a new coaching staff. And like Coach said, it's your team now. You're the superstar on this team. How are you feeling early in this season?
I feel great. I really do. It's a different group, and it feels different. And I just think that's because every year is different, no matter where you are, who's here, who's not. We've built a really good group of guys that have something to prove and feel like they can get the job done. And somehow it just all comes together. Like after the preseason where we didn't win a game, but we were getting better, and you see it. In the first 2 games we're playing together offensively, but defensively we've taken a huge leap, and we just have to continue on to get better.
What are your thoughts now about the next 2 weeks heading over to the US and playing some NBA opponents?
Well, we make the most of it, but these are the best players in the world. We take the competition for what it is, and we go out and we play like we play. We don't take it as, oh, it's their preseason, it's a vacation or what. We go out and we continue to get better, and we enjoy the trip together, keep bonding, keep growing.
Coach, what are your thoughts about this trip? Obviously, it's a little bit different to be doing it once the season starts, but there's a chance to get some real positives out of it in terms of spending time together, learning some things, playing high-quality opponents, and then there's the challenge of trying to come back. But how do you approach the next 2 weeks?
Well, like you said, of course, it's another challenge for our traveling schedule. But, I think at the same time, it's great experience for our guys. They can play against some of the best players in the world, some of the best teams. And we take that trip, like you said, as a like team bonding trip. We gonna do some also off court stuff there. Still, make this group stronger, make our chemistry better, because that's what we need with this new group. We are showing great character during our games, so I think, we need to use these 1.5 weeks. What we are there. Of course, you can't forget basketball side. We want to improve, implement, some of the things more, get on the same page, but also outside of the court, make this group even more together.
I asked you last week in Perth how much you were looking forward to your first home game tonight. Did it live up to everything you were expecting?
Absolutely, amazing. They told me stories before about atmosphere in Spark Arena with our fans, and it was great atmosphere. Like I said earlier, I think it was one of the big reasons why we won this game. The fans gave us that extra energy, that extra push, what we needed. Like we said, we had a hard week. Guys were sick. For sure, didn't feel the best how they can feel. But, that energy from the fans was really important. They pushed us through, and we were able to take that win. And a great way to start at the home.
Just lastly, Parker, what was it like seeing Tom courtside with a microphone in his hands?
Oh, he's a natural, really, But it's good to see him out there, in familiar territory on the other end. But it's always good to see him, a legend in this game and for this team and club. So it's great.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.